Last night, our brave special forces rescued an American hostage in a faraway country.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Now, we are still on the issue of Trump's intervention in Nigeria because of the terrorist activities, the killing, and everything that is going on in Nigeria. And there is a debate going on. Why should Trump allow the United States military to invade Nigeria? Hold it there. This is not the first time, and it's not going to be the second time. I want to draw you back to in the year 2020, October 30th. Something significant happened. There is a border town between Nigeria and Niger Republic. Philip Walton is the name of a missionary, American missionary who was in the northern part of the country, the border town. So he was kidnapped by Bokoharam members. They didn't see enough money in his hand, so they demanded $1 million. And probably they wanted to use it to buy more ammunition and so on and so forth. So they started using phone to contact his family for them to raise funds for him. And they brought the notice to the United States president. Your citizen is there in the hands of terrorists in Nigeria. Donald Trump said, we are going to get him. Yeah, and that was it. Donald Trump ordered United States Navy, who are in charge of welfare, they call the Navy SEAL. They coordinated attack. They flew into Nigeria at night. They killed 62 Boko Haram members. They rescued the American. They flew him back to America. The police of Nigeria, the Nigerian police force, they were unaware of this. The Nigerian Air Force, Navy, all the armed forces, nobody even noticed what happened until America announced that they came for operation in Nigeria. After this video, I want you to go and Google this and read it very well. Because I saw so many celebrities deceiving you. If America come into Nigeria, Americans are in Nigeria every day. It shock you. Americans are in Nigeria every day. Through their satellite, through the ground foot. The Navy SEAL, they came into Nigeria, flew in with aircraft. They flew in, they carried out their operations, they rescued the American, they killed 60-something Boko Haram members, and they flew back. So, when things are happening like this, it is important for you to remind people who don't know about security in Nigeria. It is not good for you to jump into trend and start talking about the trend because you don't know where all these things are coming from. Now, Donald Trump contacted Nigerian government, not Donald Trump personally, the United States government through their embassy in Nigeria. Come on, Boko Haram kidnapped our citizen. They said that is the terrorists they are facing. The terrorists are killing a lot of people. We are trying our best. They were speaking jargon. America don't speak too much grammar. Okay, you might not like them. Okay, you may say that they have done this, they have done that. No problem. When you are faced with two evil, I used to say this, you choose the lesser one. They flew into Nigeria. Nobody, all these people parading themselves as security agencies and forces, they were not aware. America took their citizens, killed 62 Boko Haram members. Guess what? No casualties was recorded on American side. I am telling you people, you see these people sponsoring Boko Haram, sponsoring terrorists in Nigeria, America will assassinate you. I am saying it, I'm telling you, all of you sponsoring terrorists, sponsoring genocide in Nigeria, America will assassinate you. Yes. So there is no place you will even run to on earth. They will not get you. You see what Israel is doing to Hamas leaders, going inside Qatar to bomb them. See, the time is up. There is time for everything. The time is up. They will get you people. Wherever you are, they will get you. I want you to, before you jump into anything happening, calm down first. Calm down. You can't form a terrorist organization to implement Sharia. You are killing people every day. And because people who have interest in the government, who want to benefit from the government, they don't want to say the truth. And Nnamdi Sheriff, who formed this Boko Haram in Borno State, he appointed Boko Haram Commissioner of Religious Affairs. He's still talking today that they should negotiate with terrorists, that America should negotiate with terrorists. What a bullshit. I am looking at all of them. And your celebrities are there trying to be politically correct? See, history is going to remember every role someone played to keep terrorists killing Nigerians. History will remember the role you play. Internet never forgets. You saw this thing you people are writing. People will delete their write-ups very soon. Because you are writing rubbish. You mean politicians imported terrorists into the country. So People cried and cried and cried. You are not responding to them because of your agenda. So they don't have any option to rely on a foreign power. You imported foreign terrorists to kill them. The foreign terrorists chased them out of their land. You are saying, oh, these terrorists are foreigners, we don't know them. The same foreign terrorists, after chasing your citizens to IDP, they build house in your land, foreign terrorists. Then you now go and negotiate with foreign terrorists. You buy the machine, you pay foreign terrorists. You put foreign terrorists on salary after peace deal. And you want everybody to just fold their hands. So people have to rely on America to come and help them, like America have been doing before. You people are not aware that United States forces, every now and then, they are always in Nigeria. You are not aware of this. You see, if I look at Nigerian army, all these people, they are doing gara. They don't understand security. They don't know anything about security. You are saying America should not invade you. America has been invading Nigeria. I don't want to shock you with reality. Anybody who tells you that American forces are not in Nigeria right now, wrong. They're already in Nigeria. It's a promise. All of you sponsoring terrorists will be assassinated. Watch what is going to happen. Few weeks, few months from now. There is no place you will run to. Now, this video is not my video, so someone sent it to me. This video narrated everything that transpired. This video is like AI generated video, okay? But I want you, after listening to this video, go and check every news media, BBC, Al Jazeera, ABC, every news. Go and read what happened in Nigeria, how the Navy invaded Nigeria. So this is the accurate narration. I saw so many videos that narrated what happened. But among all of them, this is the accurate narration of what transpired. Take a listen.
October 26th, 2020, Masalada, Niger, 1:45 a.m. The motorcycles arrive at the farm of American missionary Philip Walton. Each of the 6 men carries a Kalashnikov. They know exactly where they're going. When they kick down his door, Walton hands them what cash he has, $40 American. It's an insult to the criminals. They want real money. When he can't deliver, they take something more valuable, him. His wife watches as her husband disappears into the darkness, the motorcycle engines fading into the African night. By sunrise, those motorcycles will cross into Nigeria. By sunset, Philip Walton will have a price on his head. The ransom call comes 18 hours later, $1 million. At CIA headquarters in Langley, analysts are already tracking the cell phone that made the ransom demand. The NSA's SIGINT satellites pivot overhead, triangulating signals across Niger's sparse cellular network. Each ping tells a story. Direction of travel, speed, stops along the way. The mathematics are precise. Latitude, longitude, and timestamps, creating a digital breadcrumb trail. By October 28th, the cell phone track goes cold at the Nigerian border. But other intelligence assets are already in play. Marine Special Operations Command has ISR drones overhead. The kidnappers have made their first mistake. They're still using the same phones. At Dam Neck, Virginia, a duty officer's secure phone rings. SEAL Team 6's Silver Squadron receives a warning order. A possible hostage rescue in West Africa. Time sensitive. Operators start checking their gear. This is what they train for. Philip Walton has 68 hours before he becomes a propaganda tool, a bargaining chip, or worse. But in those 68 hours, the most powerful military on Earth will move heaven and earth, or at least several tons of highly sophisticated aircraft to bring him home. The intelligence flows up the chain of command, from Langley to the Pentagon, from AFRICOM to the White House. By dawn on October 29th, a file marked Eyes Only lands on the Resolute desk. Inside, satellite photos, cell phone intercepts, and a simple question that demands an immediate answer. October 29th, 2020, 0800 hours, the Situation Room. President Trump reviews the intelligence package for the 3rd time. The satellite imagery is definitive, 200 miles from where Walton was taken. 6 structures, mud brick construction, 1 vehicle. Thermal imaging counts 7 heat signatures. The CIA's cell phone surveillance has done its job. Every call, every text, every data packet is tracked and analyzed. The kidnappers' phones connect to 3 towers, allowing triangulation within a 50-meter radius. The NSA's algorithms process voice patterns, background noise, and even the Doppler shift of passing vehicles. Technology worth billions is focused on 7 criminals with outdated phones. At Naval Station Rota, Spain, aircraft start their pre-flight checks. 4 MC-130J Commando 2s. Their engines capable of just over 4,500 shaft horsepower each. 4 CV-22 Ospreys, tilt-rotor aircraft that fly like planes but land like helicopters. One AC-130J Ghost Rider gunship, bristling with a 30mm cannon, 105mm howitzer, and precision-guided munitions. The logistics alone are staggering. 21,000 pounds of fuel per aircraft, maintenance crews, mission planning computers, calculating flight paths to avoid radar detection. SEAL Team 6's Silver Squadron's 30 operators received their final briefing. The target package includes detailed overhead imagery, signals intelligence, and pattern-of-life analysis. The compound layout is memorized, every door, window, and corner. Guard rotations tracked over 48 hours. The kidnappers pray 5 times daily, creating predictable vulnerability windows. The mission hinges on one critical factor: speed. From the moment boots hit the ground, they have minutes before every militant within 10 miles converges on their position. The helicopters can't land. The noise from their rotors will just spook them. It'll have to be a halo insertion, dropping from 25,000 feet, where they can enter without making a sound. But this is much easier said than done. At 25,000 feet, the temperature drops to minus 40 degrees Celsius. Without pressurized oxygen systems, hypoxia sets in within 3 to 5 minutes. The operators will free fall at 126 miles per hour, covering nearly 20,000 vertical feet in 2 minutes. Their navigation computers calculate wind drift, barometric pressure, and GPS coordinates, updating them every millisecond. One miscalculation means missing the drop zone by miles. The weather forecast adds another variable. A sandstorm is building in the Sahara and is expected to reach northern Nigeria within 36 hours. Visibility will drop to 0, grounding all aircraft. It's now or never. At 1800 hours, President Trump makes the call. The risk is acceptable. American lives are not negotiable. Within minutes, encrypted orders flash across secure networks. Aircraft engines spin up. But even as the mission launches, intelligence analysts notice something troubling. Phone intercepts suggest the kidnappers have made contact with a known militant. In the compound, one guard paces nervously, checking his phone every few minutes. They're waiting for him to come. The race is on, American technology and training against the clock. The hunters have become the hunted, and dawn is coming fast. What happened next? We can't show it all here without YouTube slapping this video with a warning. But we can show you on Patreon. To watch the full-length video completely uncensored, subscribe to my Patreon page, where there are no restrictions on what we can tell and show you there. Scan the code or use the link in the description now to watch the full video. October 31st, 2020, 0230 hours. Somewhere over northern Nigeria, the MC-130J's rear ramp opens to reveal nothing but darkness and stars. 30 operators stand in 2 lines, oxygen masks covering their faces, altimeters glowing on their wrists. The jumpmaster's hand signals cut through the engine noise. 2 minutes. At 25,000 feet, the human body has exactly just a few minutes of useful consciousness without oxygen. The operators breathe pure O2, flushing nitrogen from their bloodstreams. Each breath is calculated. Too fast causes hyperventilation, too slow risks hypoxia. Their Halo rigs weigh 65 pounds. Main chute, reserve, oxygen system, combat equipment, weapons. The margin for error is 0. Green light. They step into the void. The mathematics of free fall is unforgiving. Air resistance increases with the square of velocity until reaching terminal speed, 126 miles per hour for a spread-eagled human form. The operators maintain a tight formation, using subtle body movements to adjust position. Their helmet-mounted displays show altitude, heading, drift, and time to pull. GPS updates their position every second, calculating wind speeds at different altitudes. They pull at 3,000 feet, ram air parachutes deploying in sequence. The sound is distinctive, fabric catching air, lines going taut, the sudden deceleration from 180 feet per second to 20. Now comes the technical flying, using toggle controls to navigate toward the landing zone. Their night vision reveals the target compound 2.8 miles southeast. On the ground, a guard stands watch, unaware that 30 silent canopies are descending through the darkness above him. The operators land in textbook formation, immediately collapsing their chutes and activating IR strobes visible only through night vision. Time on target, 0247 hours, exactly as planned. The movement phase begins. 3 miles of rough terrain lay between them and Philip Walton. They move in tactical formation, point man, flankers, rear security. Every operator monitors a specific sector, weapons at the ready. Their equipment is optimized for speed and surprise. HK-416S with 10.4-inch barrels for close quarters work, suppressors to maintain noise discipline, and IR lasers invisible to the naked eye. Thermal imaging drones overhead relay real-time intelligence. 7 heat signatures in the compound, positions unchanged, but now there's an 8th. Someone on a motorcycle approaching from the east. The operators freeze, becoming part of the landscape. The motorcycle passes 200 meters away, its rider oblivious to the surroundings. At 0314 hours, they reach the assault position. The compound wall is 8 feet high, topped with broken glass. Breaching charges are already prepared. Precise amounts of explosives calculated to blow doors without causing a collapse. Flashbangs ready to disorient defenders. The assault plan is choreographed to the second. Through thermal scopes, they observe the targets. 2 guards outside, walking predictable patterns. 5 more inside various structures. And somewhere in there, 1 American praying he'll see another sunrise. The mathematics favors the attackers. Surprise, superior training, better equipment. But combat is chaos theory in action. No plan survives first contact. Silver Squadron stacks on the breach point. In 7 seconds, it will all be over. 0315 hours. The explosion tears through the pre-dawn quiet. A precise crack that blows the compound's main gate inward. Silver Squadron flows through the breach like water through a broken dam. No hesitation, no second thoughts. The 2 exterior guards don't even raise their weapons. The operators split into assault teams, each with assigned sectors. Speed is survival. Every second of delay means reinforcements getting closer. Building 1, clear. Building 2, 2 targets neutralized. The suppressors reduce muzzle blast, but can't eliminate the supersonic crack of bullets. The compound erupts in controlled chaos. Where's the American? The team leader's voice cuts through the tactical net. Buildings 1 through 4 are clear. 6 targets down, but no Philip Walton. Then there was movement in Building 5. Someone scrambling in the darkness. An operator kicks the door. Inside, a figure huddles in the corner. Through night vision, they see him clearly. Bearded, terrified, hands raised. American, American. Philip Walton's voice cracks with desperation. We're here to take you home, the operator says. The only gentle word spoken in this maelstrom so far. But the 7th kidnapper is missing. Thermal drone footage shows him fleeing on foot, already 300 meters away. The team leader makes a calculated decision. Secure the package, don't pursue. Some debts get collected later. Outside, the situation deteriorates rapidly. Technical trucks are mobilizing from the village. RPG teams are setting up on rooftops. The extraction window is closing. The Ospreys are inbound, but they need a secure landing zone. That's when the AC-130 gunship announces its presence. The 30mm cannon speaks first, 200 rounds per minute of precision fire. A technical truck explodes, then another. The 105mm howitzer follows, turning an enemy position into a crater. The message is clear. This airspace belongs to the United States Air Force. The Ospreys arrive in a hurricane of dust and noise. Rotors in helicopter mode, they touch down just long enough for Silver Squadron to board with their rescued package. Walton stumbles, legs weak from captivity. Strong hands lift him aboard. As they lift off, small arms fire sparks off the aircraft's armor. The door gunners respond with streams of tracer fire. In 30 seconds, they're out of small arms range. In 2 minutes, they're over the horizon. Time on target, 11 minutes. Targets neutralized, 6. Americans rescued, 1. United States casualties, 0. At 0342 hours, Philip Walton makes a satellite phone call from the aircraft. His wife answers on the second ring. "Honey," he says, voice breaking, "I'm coming home. Bye for now."